Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Thumbs up for that. Yay! Already I'm being organic. I drank soda for a caffeine tablet not too long ago. Now, of course, the gas wants to escape from its confines of my stomach. Yay. It is a slightly cooler day today, and it is raining. Thumbs up, and yet I woke up wheezing, so yay. So that's a good thing. I don't know if it's pollen. I mean, things have been crazy pollen-wise in the area. Yesterday I had therapy. Even my therapist is still saying it's just pollen nuts. And yeah, because my sinuses have been full. I mean, if I was just wheezing, I'd be going, gosh, am I smoking too much? But I'm not. I'll get a normal air, and then my sinuses just, and that is not anything related to cannabis smoking. There's something in the air, or a minor cold. I mean, I am around housemates. I do things out in the world. I wear a mask, but the mask protects primarily other people from your exhalations. So if you're around people that aren't wearing masks, like when I have to go to Safeway, and a lot of people don't, you're not being protected from them. After all, a really good way to look at it is, it's gross, but of course it's like, imagine it's, just people urinating wildly. If you're wearing pants, you're protecting the world from your wild urination. But if somebody else isn't wearing pants, but you are, yeah, you're still getting soaked. You got some protection, but not much. So, who knows? I don't know if it's, again, something in the air, or if it's a cold, or like I said, it affects my sinuses, so I really don't think it's from cannabis smoking. Because there are times that I will, be smoking and my lungs are crystal clear, and then there's other times like now, and when they're not. So, thumbs up. Anyway, good day, welcome. Now that I've done that, I did not a whole lot today, because therapy and such, and that always sets me behind, and I needed to do some recording, and I wanted to figure out what I had to do. And so yesterday, a slow day that way, didn't get a whole lot done. Played some video games, but primarily was just doing a whole lot of busy work, putting the framework and structure into my life. But it's still just like video making for YouTube, and so thumbs up. But I did have therapy. We did talk about a lot of stuff. But the biggest things that I've been saying, and the stuff that I wanted to talk about, was stuff that I've got written down here, because it was things I was watching this morning on YouTube. Because, of course, I don't have television, and YouTube videos, even like 19-minute ones or half-hour ones, are within my ability to pay attention. My scalp is itchy. Yay. And that's going to mess up my hair. Yay. Oh, yeah, mess up this hair. I used to have long hair. Still. But there is a big thing going on, and it's once again the alt-right preying on people that they're vulnerable, and so they listen to the alt-right. And the problem is, of course, the grifting. Because if you ever check all of these people, everybody has to push stuff. I mean, the way the world is commodified. If they could sell us the air that we breathe, they would. Everything is commodified. Everything has to make money or it won't be done. That has become the world we live in. So everybody pushes products. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, in between, center, or whatever. But the problem being is the people on the alt-right are really taking advantage of things And the people, I mean, they tell you that soy products are bad because they have phytoestrogens and you need to not be a soy boy. So buy their product. And if you take a look at it, it's like one of the first ingredients is like soy. So they're trying to keep you, they don't care. And they know that you're just being a reactionary, you're not thinking if you're following them, so they're not going, no one's going to do any fact checking. And that's sad, because it ends up being a lot of people that can't really afford it sending money to these people that shouldn't be getting it. So yay. And the biggest thing I'm talking about is there's a huge market right now to push cheap tech to paranoid MAGA / boomer / alt-righters at a huge markup. And it's working. It is working. They're getting cheap phones from China. And all these alt-right people who pushed the phone, they get $50 for every sale, and they say they're using it. But if you read their tweets, it's still Twitter for iPhone. They're not using the product. They're just telling people they are, and they get $50 for every sale. But the phones are just cheap phones from China with a cheap Android interface and a horrific app little marketplace. These phones that they get are like, you can get them off of like Wish and such, and they're like $100. But you buy it through the Grifters and you're paying $500. And then there's another thing that nobody even can really tell what it is, because when you examine it, it's spelled QUX. How is QUX pronounced? Is that pronounced cucks? And it's supposed to be an alt-right thing. And so they went, oh, we're trolling you. We called it that so you'd call it cucks to know that you're all cucks. But it may be a joke, which I think you just thought of after the fact because you went whoops because you didn't think about it. The fact is, it's still called that. You may call it a joke, but that's like saying, oh, yeah, well, I urinated in my pants on purpose. So when you called me out for having urinated in my pants, I did it on purpose. It was a joke. Even if it was really a joke, you still urinated in your pants. But this product, when you read the website, you can't really tell what it is. And when you look further, and people have done that, it appears to be a device that for a couple $100, you're paying for a $15 Linux box. So you're paying a couple $100 extra so that you can get a conservative, freedom-based product. And these things sell. And of course, the person behind it had gotten, I don't know how long ago, they're not a really good person because they had gotten arrested. And they spun it as I was about to tell people the truth and I was arrested so that they would stop me. $200,000 got raised through GoFundMe. And of course, the next day it comes out that she was arrested because she stole her mother's phone. So she stole her mother's phone and made $200,000 for doing so and became an alt-right darling because she was being silenced. Now, how many people that are inside of that group know this? They don't fact check. They're reactionary. Drives me nuts. Drives me crazy. Because it's one thing to have wild, crazy, and frankly stupid beliefs on your own. That's fine. Half the stuff I believe is wild, crazy, and stupid. I'm a human being. We all are. We're backwards. We're contrary. We believe stuff that we shouldn't. We don't believe stuff that we should. We think we're being logical, and we're all just dealing on feelings. So yeah, I'm just as stupid and ridiculous as all the people I'm looking at and going, oh my god. It's just that there are grifters, and then there are grifters. And the alt-right seems to be made up of just grifters. Because everybody's got to get that bread in today's world. You got to eat. Especially in the United States, where you have to earn your existence. And if you can't earn your existence, then you need to just hurry up and die so that someone who will pay us money can take your place. So it's joyous. But past that, I mean, alt-right grifting is joyous. But then there's the people that don't really understand. There's a house in Shelton where you can tell this person is far, far gone. They're lost politically because the fence on their house is covered in signs. The type that, has that you get from professional sign makers. They're like the canvas banner type stuff, and they're put up on the fence and they last. They're forever signs talking about how the Communications Act 230 has ruined America, how nobody has a voice anymore, how it's the big tech companies that are the voice, and we need to restore our voices by eliminating 230. The thing is, in a hyper-capitalist society right now, especially, and this isn't going to change, it only just keeps getting worse, litigation is king. People make billions on litigation. The only thing that is saving these big tech companies with their social media is that act, because it says they are not a publisher, they are just someone providing a platform. They're not saying what the people on the platform are saying, it's the people. So they're not held to liability. If somebody says something ridiculous, like they use Facebook and they get people to have an insurrection and they actually storm the Capitol of the United States, they're going after the individuals and not the big tech companies because of that. So yeah, it seems rough, but you take that away. Say you take that away. Take away 230. Now the big companies are liable for everything that is said by everybody on their platform. They're not going to go after Joe Blow down here that said something. Joe Blow says something inflammatory. Facebook gets hit with a $1 billion lawsuit by a big company. So what is Facebook going to do? Nobody's going to be able to post anything because they don't want the liability. Twitter isn't going to allow just anybody to say anything because they're not going to sue the person that said the thing. They're going to sue Twitter. And Twitter isn't going to pay all that money because every single day there will be tens of thousands of little lawsuits, smaller amount of bigger lawsuits, and enough big lawsuits that if they lost one of those, they wouldn't be millionaires or billionaires anymore. They would be penniless. There would be no more social media. Nobody would have a voice. Who would platform you when they are liable for what you say? They're not going to do that. Things will change immediately. You're worried about censorship, your violations of terms of service right now. Wait until nobody will platform you because they're not going to go to court for this. They'll just take that away. So, it's a wonderful world we live in. It's a sweet, romantic place with beautiful people everywhere. The way they comb their hair, it makes me want to say, what a wonderful world. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank up to 25 people who have left me comments in the last 24 hours. I haven't had 25 comments in quite some time. life is life. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count in American Sign Language with my depression, ADHD, where I am on the AS spectrum, did I say that right? AD spectrum. Now I said it right. A whole bunch of issues. I have memory problems, so I'm getting better still. But we have HMAWIA, thumbs up. SS, greatly appreciated. Zombie Wolf, good to see you in the comments. We have Fox Gaming Blast, thank you very much. Francesco, greatly appreciated. 05 Bradley Natan Canez Dolan Talide. I still have no idea if I'm even, halfway close, but thank you very, very much and greatly appreciated. Goodness gracious, all the gas is escaping from my tummy now. We have SAOIRSEHIME, thumbs up, thank you, and I'm very sorry I do not know how to pronounce names. MUISEO, thumbs up and thank you. We have Lip Gloss Kitten 26. I have no ideas where I am. Is this 9? There is Roland there's Roland the Traveler, and then there's Jay, greatly appreciated. We have Peter Van Oosten, thumbs up, and Como S1, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very much. Jake Ryans, greatly appreciated. My name is, where I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but thank you for leaving a comment. Anyway, Lightish Red Gummy, thumbs up, I like the name. Greatly appreciated. There is Kira ALCH3M, thumbs up and thank you. Jake, thumbs up. Canal Play Channel, greatly appreciated. Danny HAOBAM, thumbs up. There is Gabs, greatly appreciated. UNURTSETSEG I am so sorry, I do not know how to pronounce anything that's really not an American English name. Thank you very, very much. Fenorda Thoth, thumbs up and thank you. Favel, I'm going to be re-recording and resending that today. And thank you, each and every one of you that left me comments in the past 24 hours. I have no ideas how many people did. I just got lost entirely. But you get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people. Thank you very much. It is appreciated to no end. While my hands are in the air, I have no ideas what device you're watching this on, so I have no idea where the text description for the video is, but inside of that there are links to all my channels. There's links to my things like Patreon, and I keep saying it backwards now, Twitter, Facebook, patreon.com, and if you could become a patreon.com patron, like one of the soon-to-be people on this soon-to-be updated list, that would be very cool, and thank you so very, very much, each and every one of you that is on this list. It is appreciated to no end. If you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, in that text box I have a link to my PayPal. That would be cool if you could send something along that way. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money at all, I do have an Amazon wish list link where hopefully I finally got it updated with cat food. That would be very, very cool. Thumbs up on that. And, of course, if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Oh, wait, I also say, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And then, of course, the like. Then I say, and if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very cool. I'm a creature of routine and habit, so if I say it wrong, I get lost. Tried to pick it up, hopefully I made it. Well, son of a gun, I've got things I gotta do today. Hopefully I can make some phone calls. If not, hopefully things will be alright. Hopefully I won't be hit by a bus. Hopefully you won't be hit by a bus. That would be good as well. Thumbs up on that. So, if you don't have to go out, please don't go out. The Covfefe bug is raging, and it has no political affiliation. It is just a virus, and it wants to spread. So please, if you do go around people, maintain your social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, get vaxxed if you can. Apparently, boosters really aren't necessary yet, and really we need to get everyone in the world vaxxed before we start giving boosters to the peoples in the rich countries. So get vaxxed at least, please. Thumbs up on that. So until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and frankly that is a very good thing.